Deviantart, they got me. So, where do I begin? It's weird, you know. Someone must have had a lot of time on their hands. I get a message today. They removed a sketch I did in 2016. It was of Amy Rose depicting adult content. She was not drawn the way she looks in her official art. Cause if I was to draw her that way, I would have had to draw her the short stack size. She was not portrayed as a child. She did not have childlike anatomy. But somebody or a group of people was able to convince DA that my sketch was deemed as such, because that's the only way you can say that the character was underage. Yeah, the character was underage, but she was drawn in an adult setting, and she was drawn aged up. Because I wouldn't just draw her as her normal size, and then that's when I could see somebody saying something. But the fact that I drew her aged up but it still got reported is fucking ridiculous. Then again, you know, I ain't the first guy. I ain't gonna be the last that it happens to. I was just pardon me. I was just surprised that it happened. But then at the same time, I shouldn't be surprised, because, you know, it's the fucking Sonic fandom. Somebody got offended somehow and just was like, bruh, I'm gonna have to do something about this fucking sketch. So it was either somebody didn't like the fucking sketch, or somebody was mad that it got censored. So they just went out their way and just reported it. And I swear, if it had something to do with, oh, it was a younger user and they weren't supposed to see it, that's some bullshit. And if it was some people that had time on their hands to get it removed, that's also fucking bullshit. Like, you see the way these characters look on this game? That's how I drew my version of Amy. These are characters of my own that are at that age where they're not around the teen level. That's how I depict characters I draw. Mostly Sonic characters. I don't draw them as their actual age, because it wouldn't make any fucking sense. It'll be fucked up. But it's some people that do it and able to get away with it. But hey, I'm not gonna fucking snitch, right? Cause it's like a lot of stuff y'all could fucking remove. You gonna go after my motherfucking sketch. I can't even retrieve that sketch anymore. Thank you very much. Cause it's gonna be gone forever. I have no copy of it. You know, I can't repost it. I can't fix it. I can't edit the shit. Cause the real sketch I got it put up somewhere, and it's in a pile of other sketches I've done since that time. Once I do like a pile of sketches, I move on to the next pile of sketches. But the fact that someone or a group of people went out their way to get it removed when there was a lot of other shit that could have made somebody cringe or feel uncomfortable, I had to be one of those people that they went after. Or somebody was just pissed off. I don't know. I mean, damn. Like, bruh, there's a lot of other shit out there that could piss somebody off. But I mean, okay. So, yep, there you go. It's a bitch, man. It's a bitch. But I still believe that somebody had a lot of time on their hands. And it's crazy, you know. That ain't the first time my shit got reported. I remember my character Treats had this texture. It was like a zebra texture. I had made her on Second Life, right? So there was somebody, I cannot mention but they're a false victim. That's all I'm going to say about them. And they said something bad about a guy that was dealing with brain damage. Yeah, that individual. So when I show this video to some people, they're gonna know the reference. So they're gonna know the reference and they're gonna know who I'm talking about. Anyway, to the story. So that person went to Twitter and it was like, oh, that texture's terrible. Yeah, the texture really offended them that bad. So them and their group of fucking cronies, they reported like every last picture that I posted of that character. Her name is Treats the zebra stripe lynx. She looks like a lynx. She has the zebra texture, and she had like this cute outfit on. So they went out their way to report all of them. It was like 20 plus pics or more. It depends on if you can find them. So, cause I got the note, I remember the note, but it's like I wouldn't even be able to find it now, cause I haven't been on DA in a while. That's the reason why I'm kind of baffled about why somebody would just go out their way and just report that Amy picture. Like, what the fuck, bro? That fucking sketch from 2016. Somebody went that deep into my fucking gallery to get rid of that fucking sketch like that. God damn. Anyway, I'm getting off topic about that shit. I'm getting off topic about two of these fucking stories. But as an example, this person, she know who she is. Yep, she, he, whatever, who cares what her gender is. She want to switch her gender so she can try to be protected by a community. We all know we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing, sister. So she went on her way to report them, and guess what? DA saw they didn't break the terms of service, but they all got moved to scraps. Shows that people got a lot of time on their hands to just report on some bullshit. So whoever reported this Amy shit, this Amy sketch, was on some fucking bullshit. Like, bro, you had no proof, bro, sister, whoever. You had no proof that this picture broke the terms of service. But I seen this happen to other artists who drew the characters aged up and still got their shit removed. So I can dispute the shit with DA, but you know how DA is. You know how biased they are. You know how much of a fuck they could care less about somebody talking about some artwork that was removed. You know they can care less about somebody, about removing some shit based on what somebody said. But I mean, they really took their time to be convinced by some random individual that sketch was Amy being depicted as her regular age when she looked like a fucking adult. How a fucking character look fucking 16 and she was looking half buff and looking almost close to MILF. Tell me that shit. But nah, man, DA didn't give a fuck. They just was convinced by this person, like, oh hey, they're fucking right, let's remove this fucking sketch. Oh hey, that one person was right about the freaking images, but hey, they didn't break the terms of service, so we're just gonna throw them in scraps. So if that was the truth about the freaking Amy picture, why they should have put that shit in fucking scraps? Because it is bullshit. Because I'm surprised I had some other sketches of Sonic characters. I see those didn't get reported, mostly because they were aged up. But that one sketch, I think that sketch fucked with somebody, bro. I don't even think it was more of the fact about her being aged up. I think it was deeper than that. That somebody just randomly reported that one sketch. And it was censored, bro. I censored all the little good parts. So it had to be two different reasons. It had to be one, you didn't like the sketch and you assumed that it was that she was depicted as her young self, and could have tried to paint a picture that I'm a person of child porn. Yep, because that shit's going around. When there's other people that have been exposed for doing this shit, but somehow they're getting protected because of who they're associated with. So hey, I ain't trying to assume shit. I'm just saying, it's just the way this environment is now. So we go to this other scenario. Somebody was being a fucking loser, and they got offended and just decided to be an asshole. But hey, I'll never know. I don't got the evidence. I won't know who the individual is. It's an anonymous report, but the report is bullshit. Cause it's not like nobody asked me, hey bro, is this character, this character you got, is she her regular age or is she aged up? And wouldn't matter. I could say she aged up. Nobody wouldn't give a fuck. They would have still reported that shit. And convinced the staff that, oh no, she's underage, and I'm offended that this picture is breaking the rules. Somebody had to go out and go through 3,000 plus deviations, and they singled out that one sketch, that one fucking sketch, dude, and reported it. Somebody really skimmed through my whole fucking gallery and singled out that one fucking sketch. That's some shit to think about. That somebody had a lot of time on their hands to go through all those fucking pages. Or they was just searching for Amy. Either way, bro, that shit is freaking ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Anyway, it's whatever. I'll probably try to message DA and see what they do. Probably absolutely fucking nothing, because they was able to be convinced by this person. They probably gonna see my shit and be like, oh no, it looks like he's complaining about his shit, and you know, we're not gonna remove his shit, so whatever, we're just gonna keep it there. They should have did that. They should have just kept it there. Cause now you know, I wouldn't even get a chance to explain my fucking case. Like, whoever wanted to get it removed, why didn't you just come to me and just let me know? Why you had to just report the shit? You know, people don't want to ask me fucking questions. They just want to take fucking actions and go by assumptions based on what they think is fact, and want to try to accuse me of making assumptions. Yeah, you heard me, you fucking asshole. You know who the fuck you are, saying that I'm making assumptions and shit. This was no fucking assumption. Like, this shit fucking happened. This shit got fucking reported. I don't have to fucking lie about the person going through my fucking gallery to look for this fucking sketch. But it fucking happened. And look what they did. But we're gonna see what happens about that sketch. Is either gonna be gone or it's gonna come back. Cause just like them motherfuckers, I got my charm too, bitch. I got my charm too. Cause I mean, somebody was trying real hard to get rid of all them pictures of treats, and you see they ain't go nowhere. They was all in scraps. Because, bitch, just because you was mad at a texture, that's the reason why you had to try to get their pictures removed? I swear, people ain't shit. So now somebody really ain't shit. they had to go through 3,000 pictures just to single out a fucking sketch that wasn't even high quality and was fucking censored, but somehow was able to convince the fucking staff, oh hey, this character is depicted as underage even though she looks fucking adult. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Big ass tits, big ass hips, and it got removed for being for the character being depicted as underage? That's fishy shit to me. But we'll see what happens. It's probably gonna come back, because come on, man. Come on. Somebody had to be a crying ass, time wasting individual. Yikes. This is a weird world, dude.